really excited to be featuring the coaches and trainers and facilitators of Stacey Hanke Inc. And my name is Gina, and I am on the marketing team here. And first on deck is Crystal Hanke. So Crystal, I want to just have you share with our audience, because I know this answer, but where are you from? I can tell by your accent.
Yes. Oh, my accent. My accent gives it away. Totally. I'm from the Minneapolis area. I grew up on a dairy farm in a very small town in Wisconsin. My background it's quite different than others would probably expect.
Yeah, growing up on a dairy farm. Did you do a lot of dairy farm chores growing up?
I did. I am the youngest of three. I was my dad's last hope at being the boy. My dad found out, though, that I worked a lot harder than any boy would have worked. I did everything from milking the cows to all the farm chores. And that's such a big part of my background. And I think everybody thinks when you grow up on a farm, it's that hard work ethic.
Right.
It is true.
It's true.
I credit all of my work ethic to growing up on a farm.
So growing up on a farm, then what is your background and how did you get into facilitating and training?
My background's in agriculture. That's where I started. I started with marketing and sales for a dairy nonprofit organization in the Midwest.
Oh, interesting.
From there, then I went from animal health and I switched into human health and I got into pharmaceuticals, where I did specialty sales, mostly working with gastroenterologists and surgeons. I did that for several years, went from sales to sales training. I then went from pharmaceuticals and got into biologics for a couple of years. And then I thought, I really loved the whole training aspect when I was able to train other sales representatives, train key opinion leaders in the medical field. And I thought, why not go work for Stacey and be able to do the sales part, which I also do. I'm not sure if many are aware of that, but along with facilitating programs for Stacey, I also help her on the business development side.
Which I think what's so cool about what you bring to the team, it's not that you're just teaching this, you've lived it. You were in sales, you gave lots of presentations, you kind of came up through what you now facilitate and teach.
Even though I always say to professionals too that we're training, where they're like, well, I'm not in the sales role. I'm not a salesperson. Everyone is selling themselves.
Yeah.
Right? Whether we're talking with our internal clients, external clients, whether we're talking with team members, we are always trying to persuade.
So true. Yeah.
That's a big part of what my background is, the selling part. And I love that. I love the selling. I love the sales. And now I'm able to help professionals, whether they're in sales or not in sales, really learn how to communicate and really learn how to sell themselves through their level of influence.
Yeah, I love it. Now, I can already tell because you're so passionate about what you do, but what excites you most about doing what you do?
The transformation that I see from, doesn't matter what level, we're talking anyone in the C-suite to somebody more in a management position. I love seeing the transformation. When we do our 2-day programs, everybody comes in thinking, yeah, I already have a level of influence. Yes, you do. But that transformation, whether it's just ever so slightly of getting rid of filler words or working on their posture, by that day 2, to see that aha moment in their faces, I strive for that. And in every class that I teach, I also love that all the different industries that I'm now exposed to. It's a challenge for me. It's a challenge to work with individuals where I'm not very familiar with their background, with that industry, but now I'm continuing to learn and to grow as an individual too, as a professional myself. A lot of times we'll have C-suites, we get the pushback. It's hard to see yourself on video, right? It's hard to see that. And just to be put in those situations, I feel like I'm almost that proud mother at the end, or the proud parent at the end of the training, where you see these transformations and you're like, yes, now look at how that level of influence is just increased.
Right. Okay. So let's get personal with you here. When you're not working, which is very rare. I mean, everyone on this team, it seems like everyone works too much, but when you're not working, what do you do? What do you do for enjoyment in your personal life?
I have a family. And then that's a big part of my personal life. We're very active. We love to do anything and everything outdoors, sports. I love to hang out with my family and friends in the summertime, which is very short living where I live in the Midwest.
Right.
We have a cabin. We love to go up to the cabin and go fishing and camping and of course get back to the farm. My parents still farm, and that's a big part of my life yet too, is to get back there and to enjoy that and for my kids to experience that.
Do you make your kids go out and do any farm chores?
Well, we are building a house on 10 acres.
Oh.
And hoping to have a hobby farm, because that's going to be something big with my children. Right now, I make them do their chores, whether it's raking the lawn or cleaning up after all of our pets. But that's going to be a big part. It's important, I feel, that they know what hard work looks like. And it's about getting your hands dirty, getting your jeans dirty, and working up a sweat.
Well, Crystal, this is so fun getting to know all of the facilitators here at Stacey Hanke Inc. And it was really fun getting to know you.